Hi there. Welcome to my studio. I just recently put this together, this little area in my home, because I want to show you regularly what it looks like to truly believe God and then act like it. I recently published a book called What If, and it actually has the tagline of a journey of seeking, finding, and following. And really, the question of this book is, what if you really believed God and then you acted like it? And that's kind of just been the journey of my walk with God. He is always challenging me with that question, what if? What if you really, really believed what my word says? What if you really, really believed what I spoke to you? If you really believed and then you acted like you believed and you got set in motion according to what I said, what would happen? What would your life look like? And so that's just kind of been the rhythm of my life, trying to be consistently faithful to what I believe God has said and then act like it. And I was so blown away lately by the repetition of the things that God has been saying to me through His Word. Oftentimes that happens, where God seems to be bringing up a certain theme in your life and He confirms it over and over again through Scripture, or maybe through a worship song, or through something that a friend says to you. When that message just keeps coming up, you know that God is really trying to get your attention and tell you something. And so recently, what God has been speaking to me is about that very same idea. What if you believed? What would happen? And at first, it came up when I was reading a couple of weeks ago in the book of John, chapter 11, verse 40. It says, "Did I not tell you that if you believe, you will see the glory of God?" And so that's really the answer to the question that I've been posing to you and to myself. What if we really, 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 really believed God and then we acted like we believed? What would happen? Well, the answer is we would see the glory of God. That's what it's all about. If we believe His Word and we believe what He says to us and then we put our faith into motion and we act on it, then we'll actually get to see the glory of God manifest Himself. And He's been, coming again and again through Scripture telling me the same kind of messages. Like in Matthew 9:29, it says, "According to your faith, let it be done to you." So according to the amount of faith that I have, the amount of faith that I execute on, the amount of belief that I have in what God says, it will be done to me. It depends on how much faith I have and what I do with that faith and how much I step out in action, trusting God. And in Mark 11:24, it says, "Do the one that does not doubt in their heart, but believes, believe that you have received it." When you don't doubt in your heart, but you actually believe that you receive what God says He's going to give you, then it will actually happen that way. In Matthew 17:20 through 21, it says, "Truly I tell you, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, like this much faith, you can say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you." So it depends on our faith. What is possible depends on the amount of faith we have. And if we have faith just as tiny as a mustard seed and we trust God, we'll be able to do anything. Nothing will be impossible. And in Matthew 21 through 22, it says, "If you have faith and do not doubt, if you believe, you will receive what you ask for in prayer." So I'm believing for something, and I want to take you along on this journey with me. God has spoke to me very clearly back in October 1st of 2018. And He told me very clearly what my specific assignment in my life was, exactly what He wanted me to do, exactly who He was sending me to, and exactly what the solution was for that group of people. And I'm not going to share quite yet what those exactlies are, but I just want to tell you that I've decided after a year and a half of questioning and doubting and praying and seeking and talking to trusted advisors, I've decided it's time to truly move out and trust that I heard God's call and step out in faith and see what happens. And I know that if I am trustworthy and responsible with what the Lord has given me, my gifts and my talents and my treasures and my sphere of influence, if I step out in faith and I truly believe that I heard God tell me what He wants me to do, you know what's going to happen? we're going to see God and he's going to be glorified. So this is my first act of obedience today. After a year and a half, I decided to put my faith into action. I set up this little studio in my home. I believe that God is calling me to teach, to bring the truth through books and blogs and videos and podcasts. So this is my start today. And I'm going to be diligent and faithful and trustworthy to share what I believe God is teaching me, to tell you what God is doing in my life, and to show you what it looks like to seek after God wholeheartedly, to seek him first, to seek his kingdom, and to trust that he will show up, he will move in powerful ways, and that we will get to see his glory when we act like we believe. So welcome to my new series of video teachings. I'm really excited to have you, and I'll see you next time. Be blessed.